Hi, and a warm welcome to Winners Corner. This Saturday, we have a lovely V75 round at Årjäng racetrack. The round is spiced up with a jackpot, and sports-wise, we have a lovely race to look forward to in Årjängs stora sprinterlopp. But more than anything, we have a new expert here in the studio. Welcome, Annette Lennon.
Thank you very much, Maria. Great to be here.
And what do you have to say about this Saturday's V75 round?
Well, as always, high quality. Årjäng's highlight being the big sprint race in the last leg of the V75. And we've got pretty star-studded turnout today for all of the races. And could be difficult enough to get, but I hope for your sake you do get it.
Okay, let's get going. And we start in race 5. It's the start of the V75 round. And our superstar, Delicious US, she was supposed to participate in this race, but she's been scratched, unfortunately. And now instead we have a big favorite in number 1, Some Summit. Is this the horse to beat?
Absolutely. Of course, the race has lost a bit of its shine, but Some Summit, they were barking loudly that they were going to give Delicious a good run for her money. Here's her last win here, Some Summit with Björn Goop. And I mean, look at this, easy peasy. It was over in Finland, and half the racetrack, you could nearly say, look at where the third and fourth horses are. So very nice filly, Some Summit. She might be given a run for her money by number 2, Gisha. She's been galloping a little bit of late, but with a clean run, she's very fast, and she might give her a run for the money. That's why I put in a Quinella. But for me, number 1, Some Summit, is the horse to beat.
Okay, we move on from a Quinella suggestion in race 5 to a show bet in the following race. Race 6, it's a class 2 race over long distance. And who is your show bet here?
My show is number 10, Donner's Am, Per Lindroth's horse. He's a big, strong horse, and it takes a while to get him going. But once he's up and running, he's very, very powerful. Long distance is a huge advantage, and very, very nice horse. I would not be surprised if Donner's Am, number 10, wins the second leg.
Okay, we jump on to race 8. And the favorite in this class 1 race, it is a horse that has 5 straight wins. Number 4, Charlie Miraz, is this V75 round's biggest favorite, Annette.
It's the biggest favorite, all right, Maria, but I'm a little bit worried. I hate huge favorites. This is a very delicate horse. He has masses of small, big problems. He's dipping his toe into the V75 waters for the first time. But look at this. Eric Adelson there, oozing confidence. Looks down the open stretch at Obi there. Nobody's coming. He's looking for shadows at this stage, and Charlie Miraz absolutely bolts in again to make it 5 in a row. As I say, he dips his toe into the V75 water for the first time. He's had a very, very careful campaign to date because he's so fragile. I can't find a horse to beat him. So it's his race to lose. Charlie Miraz, number 4, my banker here.
So what seems to be a safe win bet there in race 8. Race number 11. It is the highlight race of the day. It is Årjängs stora sprinterlopp. It's 600,000 Swedish crowns to the winner. And here, Annette, I assume that you have another win bet for us.
Propulsion. Yes, I mean, he has to be arguably the best horse in Scandinavia. He was second in the Elite Loppet. He stormed home last time out and took the huge big pot there in the Sturepris, the Norrbotten Sturepris. This is him. This is how he did it. There's Örjan Kihlström, the Iceman, and he's on the outside there. And again, look at Propulsion go. It's just he at the very last second he pulls down the blinkers there, but it was never in danger. It was on the fork from the get-go. Problem with the draw, of course, it's the number 8 draw, but if anybody can get Propulsion from the unpromising number 8 to the winner's circle, it is the Iceman, Örjan Kihlström.
Thank you, Annette. We move on to the daily double. As usual, it's in races 10 and 11. And DD1, it is a bronze division over long distance. Annette, and how do you solve this one?
Well, historically, the bronze division in the V75, the favourite gets beaten. So although a worthy favourite, number 3, Tell Me a Story, I've put in 2 other horses. The stable companion, number 5, Je t'aime Runard, a very good horse in its own right and can beat the favourite. And my other horse is number 8, Angle of Attack, disqualified last time out, but is equally good from behind with a bit of luck. Number 8, Angle of Attack, could upset.
DD2. It is Årjängs Stora Sprinterlopp. And we've already talked about this race, and you've already recommended Propulsion as a win bet earlier. So the question is now, is he your banker here on your DD system?
I will not be moved. It is Propulsion. It's a high-class race, as you'd expect with this kind of money, but Propulsion is there to be shot at. He's the one, and I am not budging off Propulsion. Number 8, Propulsion is the one.
So the daily double bet this Saturday, it consists of 3 combinations. Now, let's talk about V75 Pick 7. A jackpot makes it all a little extra interesting. And of course, you know the rules. As always, we have to find the winners in 7 consecutive races. Annette has put together a V75 system for us, and it has 2 bankers. And there's no question about what horse you think is the best banker in this round. It is number 8.
Yep, Propulsion.
But you also banked number 4, Charlie Moras. We've already talked about him as well. So instead, let's talk about V75-3. It's a race for cold-blooded horses, and you take quite a few horses here, but which is the horse that you believe the most in?
Well, I always take a lot of horses in cold blood races. There's no superstar in this field. There's some very good horses. The favourite, of course, number 12 is a worthy one. Number 10, Mjolnir Focus, put in some top-class performances recently. He wasn't far off Pave Fax, who is the favourite here. And he was second when they met 2 starts ago. And I reckon he could be very, very dangerous here. Mjolnir Focus, number 10.
720. That is how many combinations Annette's V75 system consists of this Saturday. Of course, you can find out all additional information about the Swedish starting and horse betting at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And now we wish you the best of luck with your bets to Årjäng Racetrack. Bye-bye.
Good luck.